So, hi, this is Dr. Clyde. I'm talking to my friend Robert Harrison, who's got a nonprofit where he trains and works with kids that are at high risk. And he's got a book called Defying the Odds. I want to give Robert an opportunity here. Just tell us about these projects that he's been working on for years now and his journey to that. Hi, Robert. How
Hey
are you doing?
man, how you doing, doctor? Thank you for having me. Define the Odds started as a life-saving thing for me. When I was 16, one of my best friends was shot 5 times. Had to carry him to the hospital, and went to help him go to the hospital, and then life went back to normal. I mean, it didn't. It never went back to normal. So I developed PTSD, all these different issues through a traumatic experience, and it didn't dawn on to me until I was about 19, 20 that fitness will help me reverse all that. And so I stumbled on Define the Odds just as a lifestyle. So we utilize fitness as a tool to combat trauma. As you see with the book, I wrote this in 2018, but it was published during the pandemic in 2020. What I really did with this was put different methods that help individuals in their life, because we're all on a manifesto. When I was working at Hillcrest Juvenile Facility in San Mateo County, I was talk with students all day, and when my time was up, I would leave. But I always felt bad when I left because we'll have these in-depth conversations on what they want to do when they got outside the juvenile. They see me travel to different places like Ghana to go to the Cape Coast or go to San Diego and work with other students in different counties. And so what I thought about was putting something together to leave with them every time I left. And so the fine arts are just a representation of me. It's one of those things that you have to keep going in life. You have to use what you have and get through life. So fitness has been this gateway for me to where it got me to getting my master's now at SF State because of this project, because of this passion, and just the possibilities of the endless possibilities that you would say. I love working with people because when you see that they're what they're passionate about and you see something that worked in your life, you have a nugget to give to them saying, hey, try this and add it on to you, or vice versa. We can learn from each other. And so Define the Eyes is just one of those things that's just a lifelong project that's going to always change. But the umbrella of it is through fitness. It's opened a lot of doors.
That's a beautiful
Work,
thing. And
yeah.
tell us how you've applied this concept to working with kids at risk.
So just with the at-risk part, is just showing them that it doesn't matter where you come from. I come from a disenfranchised neighborhood, but just having a mindset to change my outlook on life started with my mindset. And so fitness was one of those things. We had the thing called the transcendent rep, where it's like if I'm doing a push-up and I'm going to 10, but I'm struggling on a ninth one and I push through, I become a stronger version of myself. So just adding those little nuggets that helps you is believing in yourself, is utilizing something that is free. Fitness is free, right? We can all do push-ups, we can all do squats. But once you start to see that there's a benefit to this, where it translates to other areas of life, that's when you know you have something. Define Eyes was one of those things we wanted to reduce recidivism for students going to juvenile to keep them home and just having a different outlook. But it started with the fitness. Once you have the fitness in check, you make better decisions. I have an uncle who trained me for my whole life. And I would work out so hard sometimes, Doc, where I didn't want to go do anything stupid. So I take that concept and apply it to the students in school. Let's train you. So now when you go home, you're going to get a good meal. You're going to go to sleep. You're going to wake up and do what you have to do. It's just those little old school tactics that help students. And I believe that's what we need in life is just the fitness and the mindset with proper nutrition as well that helps our mind and just see the change in our body to keep us here forever, or at least, that's what I'm striving for.
That's outstanding. We're going to put the two website links for the book and for your nonprofit working with these kids, young adults, in the caption for this video. And let's just finish it up with just something that you see commonly on the metabolism side of things. So narrow it down to nutrition side of things. What do you see as limiters from the nutrition perspective for the young adults that you work with your nonprofit?
So with the nonprofit, one of the things that I come across is food deserts in the neighborhood. It's not having healthy choices. Working with you for the past 10 years, when we first came in encounter with each other, you gave me a blueprint that was ahead of its time. It hit every parameter that helped me succeed to get to where I needed to be. It helped me in the police academy. And that's just hidden with the proteins, the fats, and all these different things. And so in the future, what I'm looking to do now is take the same concept of building something proper, but a cheaper way. So if I take those complex carbs from lentils or rice or chicken, let's partner with a food bank that gives you those bulk items so you don't have to think about a heavy cost. So you get free food. Now we can go to Safeway or different places and get a chicken, a rotisserie chicken for $9 to $10. Now we have free food that we can put in bulk, but we could eliminate the food deserts in our neighborhoods that's really hindering kids working with athletes. When you eating fast food, we talk about putting a car together with that fast food. It's limited you in the field. You're not thinking straight because you're out of shape. It's hindering little things. So it's with what we have, taking what we have, like I said, with Defying the Odds and maximizing it. So let's partner with the food bank. Let's partner with the knowledge that you have of doing the right thing because you said there's not an improper diet. So it's adding those nuances that's going to make it better with the proper nutrition that's going to help students. And I think with doing those things together, it's going to be life changing. That's how I see it, because you get the dream, but you also get the right information that, that's limited in our neighborhoods. So you put two forces together that's going to help students and like-minded individuals come together to make the change that they want to change. This is People of a Profit. That's a great book that I read years ago that changed the perspective of my life. Writing my own book, Defying the Odds, shameless plug, but it's one of those things that you need in your life because you need those words of wisdom that's going to help you. One word can change the trajectory of your life, or one push-up, or one rep, or just one nugget that's going to help you. Not a chicken nugget, but one nugget that's going to help you change your trajectory of your life in a healthiest way.
And that's a great summary, which is right on your hat. Big love.
Yes.
And so thank you so much for your time, Robert.
Thank you.